Hello from Bear River. Today is November 15th, 2022. The flow is 27 cubic feet per second. You can see that there's hardly anything going. There is one optimistic person fishing. It's probably, the fish are probably concentrated in what water there is. And then this looks in and dewatered. I don't know. One of the flatness in a way helps when it gets dewatered because it stays, if it doesn't go down a whole lot, it stays fairly near the surface. So I'm going to walk along here and you can see the wetland. It's surviving in spite of the low flows because the groundwater isn't too far down. But the water is real low. I don't even think I'll go down to the frog pond. I'm sure it's a mud hole. And I've seen people fishing, so I'm real interested to see what the fishing situation is with the fisheries. Because of course there hasn't been any monitoring for the last 10 years as there was supposed to be. All the mitigations associated with the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission license that has been ongoing annually for the last decade were not met. The old license mitigations from 1966, before there was an Endangered Species Act, before there was a Clean Air Act, before there was a Clean Water Act, those are the mitigations we're operating under. So we truly are decades behind, decades in arrears of how a modern water agency would care for a river. No mitigations, no monitoring. The flows, the ramping has been a lot better this year, and that's probably evidenced here with the emerging wetland. If this had been going on all along, this would be a whole different environment. But starting a couple years ago, and really last year, this is the result of someone paying attention to the ramping, and we thank NID for doing at least that. Now we'd like to see some monitoring, and we'd like to see the other parts of their license fulfilled, because this was a promise made to the citizens, and it's a promise that has not been kept, one of many. Nonetheless, it would be really great if our representatives would keep their promises. In Iwachoni, this water is life.